Welcome in once again to the Yugioh Fresh Off the Press community, where we analyze the current posts, trends, and forecasts of the Yu-Gi-Oh markets. We're here to feed the endless, eternal Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard market watch addiction, guys. You guys already know. Welcome in, man. Make sure to subscribe. It really does help out the channel to go parabolic. Let's get it, guys. Good vibes, good energy, quality content. Let's dig in. Today we're going to be talking about GOAT format, guys. Just cards, cheap cards that you guys should keep in mind. We already made a video, guys. Look, like 2-3 months ago at the beginning of when the channel came out. Yeah, but it was an hour long, you know, and we added the educational touch to this. So we actually went through this. We digged in many different decks. You know, we went through the ban list and all that good stuff. Today, we're not going to do that. I'll most likely leave a link in the description down below. Why? Because we already did this. You know, you can come in here to the channel, click GOAT, search, you know, and then right here, introduction to GOAT format. That's crazy, my thumbnails back then. But yeah, 2-3 months ago, not too many views. I mean, it was a long time ago. But hey, hail to the king, the GOAT format. If you want to like educate yourself over like what is the GOAT format, you know, cards to consider in the sense, not at a market watch level, but just educational wise. Like, what is GOAT? How do you play GOAT? What does it mean? And like more of a theoretical feeling to it. I definitely have, you know, that crash course, you know, per se, over the GOAT format. But today we're just gonna do a market watch. We're gonna do a market watch. This is the video. You guys can go back. We digged in and we discussed many of the cards we're going to discuss today, but I just wanted to provide updates now that I have a bigger community, a couple of months into, you know, the community now, 3-4 months in almost. You know, I want to make sure to get back to you guys with GOAT format market watch. You know, some of you guys asked me, you know, in the comments down below, they're like, Jay, can you please make a GOAT format video, just cheap options, cards that I could pick up right now? And again, there's so many GOAT cards, so many different GOAT decks, so I'm gonna stick to the staples and mainly the best, or one of the best decks, considered the best deck, you know, GOAT Control Chaos deck, you know what I mean? So let's dig in. You have BLS, man. This is honestly the one that I use in my personal deck, as you're gonna see. Well, you probably saw if you caught it, you know, because I'm gonna release a deck profile probably before this video, you know, GOAT deck profile that I personally use, and I've gotten first place at Yu-Gi-Oh GOAT Local, so stay tuned for that. And if you haven't checked it out, you know, by the time this releases, it's probably out. But yeah, this is the version that I have. I love it. It has that nostalgia feel to it, you know. DR2s, yeah, ultras, but secret rare, max rarity. I mean, it does have the CR from Toon Chaos, and it's weird this doesn't have a starlight yet. That's crazy. But yeah, I mean, it just looks beautiful. Again, this is the high-end version. This thing looks clean cut, fresh off the press, as you'll see, you know, in the actual deck profile that I have. Wow, only one page, only a couple of listings here, then it's bought out. Only 5 listings, an extremely hard card to get. I'm glad and happy that I have mine. But yeah, the good thing about GOAT format that I want you guys to take, you know, from today's video, is that it has a lot of budget options, guys. So okay, Jay plays this one and there's max rarity. I love this mid-max, honestly, in the sense of price wise. Secret rare as well. I love me this secret rare. I would pick this one up if this one's too expensive, but this is what I like, man, about GOAT format. Most of these cards, even the most broken, iconic big boss monsters, you know, or boss monster like this one, is cheap. 4 Billies gets you a Dusa Ultra, bro. If I'm not playing any of these secrets, this is the perfect mid-max to play. It looks really, really nice. And then you have all these commons and rares, you know, and supers and ultras, and just so budget to play. Look, 50 cents. You can literally build a GOAT deck like with 25 bucks, maybe 50 if you want to max it out per se, budget-wise. But yeah, look at this rarity. I mean, and it's bumping off the lows and based on the charts, but as you can see, cleaned as up janitor style. Only 3 Billies for this card. You only need 1, guys. So that's what I love about GOAT format. You can have very shiny holographic versions of the cards, you know, for cheap, for budget, and you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with a card like this. So this is the mainstay, the staple, you know, for definitely for the Chaos version, you know, of Go Control. And yeah, really like it. Then you have Chaos Sorcerer. Same deal. The Ultras, that's ridiculous. 150 billies for the man. Nah. We go for the super, the mid-max rarity. But then again, if you want a rare, a common, you have options. Budget, you only need 1 to 2 of these for the most part. And it's just so good. Me, personally, this is the one that I have for both Edison and GOAT format purposes. As you can see here, you know, there's 11 listings. And if we continue to clean this up, there's one at what, 12s? 2 at 12s here. Quickly goes up to 15s and beyond. Only 1 page, guys. 9 listings. The demand is coming in even as of late, guys. Wow. So people coming in, they need this card for Edison. They need this card for GOAT. Yo, if you don't have this card, I have 1 copy for each. 1 for Edison, 1 for GOAT. You know, if I ever need 2 in each, then I'll just, you know, if I need 2 for GOAT, I'll take the Edison one because, you know, I have it as a side deck option, I believe. But yeah, it looks beautiful. This card, super rare, holographic. Yo, you can't go wrong with this card at all. But again, you have budget options, even a rare. Look, quarter for a rare, that's not bad. You know what I mean? Just cheap. Love it. Then you have Jinzo. As you're going to see, or probably saw by now in the deck profile, this is the copy that I have. That thing just looks fresh off the press. I really, really love this Jinzo, man. This is the one that I have inside my deck. If we clean this up, wow, only 2 listings. Where is it, man? I put it away. Because, you know, not all of you guys see the deck profile. Should we look it up real quick? Let me see. Let me look it up. It's just, it looks too good to not show it on the market watch as well, guys. It's too beautiful, honestly. You know, it's worth me taking the small moment, you know, to try and find this card here. Where are you, Jinzo? Where are you? Here you are. Here you are. Let's see. I think I've showed it on the channel in the past. But look how that card looks. Just look real quick. Let's click here. Look how that card looks. Let's see. Come on. Look at that card. It looks fresh off the... Look at that artwork. Look at that artwork, guys. You got the small signature there as well. Yo, this thing is... Don't talk to me about any other version of Jinzo. Honestly, I used to run the Speed Duel secret. I always look to the left because this is where, you know, I got triple monitor setup, guys. So, but yeah, let me put this back. But again, this is where it's at, guys. Don't talk to me. I used to run the Speed Duel. I love the Speed Duel. Whoa. Speed Duel secret, man. I really do love it as well. But when you have to make a choice, there's levels to things. And honestly, there's no other version that I would be interested in playing other than that specific Jinzo. It just feels unique, man, and hard to get. As you can see, you know, the market reflects that as well, as you guys can see here. Yeah, man, look, 35s, there's 2 there. Honestly, if you ever would want this card, now would be the time because it's cleaned out of the market. It's just bought out, 2 listings. But again, today we're about the budget. When you see the other Jinzos, you have commons. And look, you even have a super rare for a Billy 50. Guys, Dusa for 5 Billies, that's still great. Again, you just need 1, so it's good. You come in, you pay 5 shekels for this, you have a Dusa ultra rarity holographic version of Jinzo. Or if you want the even more budget, you come over here. You know what I mean? You come over here, you get the super rare. It's bumping up now from a Billy up to a Billy 50. But if you clean this up, you can see you have a couple of walls. Look, the wall of China here with almost 100 copies, 27 listings only. But you have, look, come in for $1.50, you get access to Jinzo holographic print. Can't be more budget than that, guys. Then you have Air Knight Parshath, also a great GOAT card to pierce through and draw 1. You know, it inflicts piercing damage. You have the DB2, and you have this, that, and the other. But where's... I don't know why TCG player does that, man. Where's the secret rare? That's the one that we're interested in. Where is it? Secret. Show it to us. TCG. Don't do that. Oh, man. We lost. Where's the signal? Man. Oh, my goodness. If that be a patient, that patient would be long gone by now. Come on, man. There we go. All right. So I apologize for that. Where's the secret? Man. Yo, these people with their searches, man. TCG. Really, bro? Really? Really, TCG player gonna do that? There we go. Finally, all this jank to get to this card. Air Knight Parshat. Here it is. Honestly, this is what I would go for. This is the one that I have. You only need 1. Again, from the secret, the Speed Duel secret rare box here, you know, Battle City box. This is where I would go. Under 5 billies. Just get your one of. It looks clean cut, fresh off the prep. Man, what is going on with TC? You know what? They don't want me speaking about this card. The DB2 one looks nice as well. But then again, man, I just closed that. As we can see here, and sorry for the technical difficulties, guys. It's just TCG players acting up. As you can see here, commons, rares, you know, retro pack rare for a Billy. That might be a good long-term hold. You know, and then the, wow, 16-bit. Oh, okay. Yeah, but then again, holographics are around 4 to 5s. But honestly, these rares, TP6, Retro Pack 2, this is what I would get if I'm on a budget for around a Billy or 2 Billies. But then you even have more budget options. That's what I like. You can do like an all-common GOAT deck for very cheap and still have access to the cards and be able to play in the tournaments. Guys, Breaker, the Magical Warrior. What a card, guys. What a card. I honestly have the Master Collection Volume 2 secret. I have one of these, but the one that I play is the Speed Duel secret. Jeez, I'm not even going to look. Man, that thing is like 7 or 8 billies. That's the one that I have in my deck. As you guys can verify in the deck profile that just released. But yeah, I mean, you have commons here for billies. Yeah, so look, a bunch of commons, budget. You have these ultras. These look nice. If you want a holographic print, but you don't want to shed, you know, 10 billies and beyond, you can always come to the Legendary Collection 3 Yugi's World. This is that mid-max range where you have all these commons down here, all these higher end versions up here, you know, even from DR1, you know, Magician's Force original print. But if you want a budget version, wow, let's see. Clean this up. I would go for the first eds at 5 billies. This is what I would come in and get, honestly. 5 billies, not bad, but I play the secret rare. Where is it? Jeez. Let's see if TCG Player allows me to find it. This is the version that I play. I love it. It's going down now from the 15 billy highs down to 8 9s, bro. This is it right here. If you want that mid-max and you want that shininess, 9 10 billies, not bad. And I think this is going to age well like fine wine. But again, if you want a more budget option, you have this one. I would just get the secret even compared to this one. But look, for quarters and under billies, you can get access to your one of as well. Then you have Tribe Infecting Virus. In this case, this is one of the cards that only has 3 prints. I don't know why Konami hasn't reprinted this. In the next Speed Duel box, maybe secret rare. Yes, Konami, please, please, please. I want to do that rarity upgrade, but I mean, I have the supers here. You have the DR1 rares and then the common here. Again, this is one that is not that budget, but for some of these, you're going to have to just pay to get them, you know, and you just need one. So at this point, with 8s for commons, 11s for rares, I would just get the super rare, honestly. I would come in, even if it's unlimited, because first sets, yeah, that's what, 24s? That's insane, man. But man, even the unlims are 17s? That's insane. Man. Or maybe we just don't play this card. Nah. But yeah, I got my clean copy, super rare. But this is going up. That's crazy, man. It's GOAT, man. These cards are hard to get. Low listings. The demand is always there. People wanted to build their GOAT decks. In this case, you know, pick your choosing. You know, you either shed 17s for these, 11 for these, or 8s for these. I would just go for the super. But if you're more budget, sorry for that, you have that coming. Common. Jesus Christ, Jay. But yeah, this is definitely a great option. Then Tsukiyomi. I have the ultimate rares. These are dumping down. You know, this is my one of. Wow, this thing is dumping down from triple digits all the way down to 60s. That's insane. That's a 40% pump. 65s. That's not bad, guys. Not bad. Paperclip Gaming. I like. Shout out to them. Great name. I like the name. But yeah. 65s quickly goes up to 75s and then back to triple digits. So don't be confused. 21 listings. Excuse me. If last time we covered this, it was like 80s. So not bad. Honestly, if you're looking for that max rarity, now would be a great time before it's up 35, 40% again. But again, excuse me. The good thing is that you have this Duelist Saga ultra rare. Looks beautiful, guys. It looks beautiful. Honestly, it does. This is one that if I wouldn't have the ulti, this is where I would go to. 5 billies for this. You just need one. It's too good, guys. It looks beautiful. But the good thing you have, again, you have rares. It's just a hard card to get overall. Commons. So again, honestly, for a billy, I would come in, get my copy, get access to this card if you're going budget. But if not, you have the mid-max here. Perfect mid-max at 4s. Look, there's 2 right here. Definitely a deal, because eventually this card becomes a 5 to 6 Billy card. And only 4 pages, 38 listings. Definitely one that looks beautiful and I would keep on my radar. Then you have Thunder Dragon. Max rarity here. Ultras for 5 Billies, not bad. 15s gets you a playset of this. But if you're going extremely budget, I mean, this card is, they're all money. That's crazy. They're all money. Just all of these cards are money. Like 2-3 shekels minimum. So honestly, at this point, I would either go with the 2 to 3 Billy supers, but I would just pay the 5 to 6s for the first ads of these max rarity and go for that. But again, if you're like really stretching thin, I would, you know, go for these cheaper versions, but I would go for the super because it's similar to all the other commons in this particular case. But it's a 3 of in most GOAT decks, GOAT control, so you want to make sure that you get access to this card. Then you have the Koichi, the Battle Chanted Locomotive. I have the first set OG. I just run 1. Many people run 2. But this is where it's at, guys. It can't get any better than that. This card is at its all-time lows right now. You have supers for Billy 50, but I would just go for this one right here, mid-max. You have other budget options as well if you're really going budget with the commons, but I would just go for the mid-max. Secret Rare. Guys, this card used to be worth 2-3 Billies, but now it's just consolidating near the lows. This is where you come in. This is where you come in. If you were thinking and playing GOATs and you need 1 or 2 of these, guys, look at it. There's a lot of 1-ofs though, but it's under 2 Billies. Don't let this be 3, 4, 5 Billies down the line when it gets hard to get and everyone and their mom is coming to play GOATs. Guys, pick this card up. I believe it's a deal right now. At least get your 1-of. Great card, secret rare. Speed Duel looks nice, fresh off the press. Definitely make those considerations. Then we have Spirit Reaper. Really like Spirit Reaper. This is the 1-of to star your opponent. You know, it can't be destroyed by battle. Really like this one. Honestly, at this point, I would just get the Legendary Collection for Joey's World Ultra Rare Max Rarity. It's still budget. You have the Legendary Collection 3 Yugi's World up here. I would just get any of these 2 Ultras. You do have gold rares and commons, but really, I mean, they're all worth a Billy and some change. Just go for the Ultra Rare Max Rarities, guys. You know, this is where it's at. You know, you have rares and commons, but honestly, I would pick either of these 2 as those solid options right there for Spirit Reaper. Let's check, you know, this price real quick. As we can see, we cleaned this up. Yeah, $247. You definitely have a deal, a playset here. I would come in and at least get my 1-of. Only 24 listings, so not as easy of a card to get, but it's budget, guys. So here is your budget what is that options. Then you have a Blade Knight. Really like this card. Again, cheap options here. That's good. That's the focus of today's video. But then you have the secret rares here at around 10s, and the DB2s, those are gone. You have a Dual Terminal here for 3-4 shekels, and then you have Speed Duel Attack from the Deep Ultras. Those look nice as well. And then you have rares and commons again. So it's a readily available and easy and accessible card to get. And most of these are. That's what I like. The Konami, they've reprinted these cards, you know, the cheaper versions here for you guys to be able to have access to this format. Then you have Kaiku, the Ghost Destroyer. You have a Hobby League parallel rare. I wouldn't play those. Those are too thick. And you have the rare TP5s. How is this above? This is max rarity, guys. Max rarity Kaiku. This is where I would go, honestly. If it were me, I have my 2-ofs, you know, that I play in my deck, and that's about it. But again, you have budget options here, rares here, commons and things of that nature, but they're all hard to get. These all copies, even commons, are 2 to 3 shekels, guys. So I would pay the extra couple of bucks, extra couple of Billies, and just get a higher rarity in this instance. But still, you know, some people only play 1. So, you know, if you're going budget, $2-3 gets you access to the card, and that's it. Then we move on to Sangan. Sangan has a Retro Pack 1, the Turbo Pack 6, TP6. Well, not TP for Tournament Pack, but Turbo Pack Booster 6. Then you have Dark Legends, Super Rares as well, Hobby Leagues. But this is where it's at. Secret Rare, Mid-Max right here. If you're going, you know, it's a max rarity, so that's my bad. Max rarity, this is what I would get, honestly. For 16 Billies, look. Oh, what? Unlimited 12s? Even better. wow, that's a deal for you guys if you don't mind having the unlim and still getting the secret max rarity. But 20s is where you can get the first eds. 24 listings. This card, this is the one that I run. I really like this card. But if you're going budget, again, you have a rare for a quarter, guys. And there's a deal right now. You have commons, all that good stuff, guys. And then you have, where's the mid-max ultras here? Legendary Duelist Season 3 for a Billy. And you have a deal right now. This is too easy. This is too cheap. There's going to be multiple Billies down the line. Easy work, guys. With this card, you want to make sure that you get access to it. If your budget, there you go. Rare, looks nice. And you get access to your one-of, guys. Many of these is one-ofs. That's the good thing. Then when you move on to Sinister Serpent, a card that is around a Billy for the lower end versions. And then, you know, this is the one that I would get for 4 to 5 Billies. I also have a copy of this. It looks really, really nice. And then you have the high end. That thing is impossible to get. But honestly, just get your one-of Sinister Serpent. You know, you have a common here, another common, you know, for under Billies. This is great. I think this could be a $2 to $3 card for all versions because it's just hard to get, you know, and people need their one-of. So definitely one to keep in mind. Then you have Magician of Faith. Well, Magician of Face? What a staple, guys. Look, you have ultras and rares and supers. Okay. But this is the mid-max Duelist Saga for 6s. I would just get my one-of. Some people play 2. You know, I have access to 2 of these. But if not, you know, you go for the commons. So many budget options here. Definitely make those considerations. Just come in here for under a Billy. You know, you can get any of these, you know, and get your copy sooner rather than later. Then you have the Dawn Man Warrior. You can search it with Rhoda. You can swing. And then you pitch a card from your opponent's hand. Just so good. You have the Lost Art promotion. A lot of people like this one with the guns there. You know what I mean? But I like with the swords, man, honestly. I prefer that. I prefer the secrets here. Look, max rarity down here. You come in, get this one. This is the best bang for your buck. Look, under a Billy. You know what I mean? You want to make sure that you get access to this card. Under 100 listings, don't let this be worth 2, 3, 5s down the road. Look, you have a deal here, literally. Under a Billy for a playset, that is not bad, guys. It is not bad. Then you have Shining Angel. You know what I mean? Definitely one. And Mystic Tomato, the dark and light version of the same card per se. They do the same thing, just one for lights and one for darks. When they're destroyed by battle, you can special summon 1500 attack or less from the same attribute. So you want to make sure to keep that in mind. Again, I own the secret rare. Max rarity, love this, but again, you have budget options here at around quarters. That's what I like to see. Some people run 1, 2, or even 3 of these in their decks. It all depends. I run 2, and I live to fight another day. Same for Mystic Tomato. I run 2. In this case, you have budget options here under Billies. Not bad for some of these commons if you're going budget, but you have a DT. Secrets is where it's at. That's the one that I own, max rarity. Those look fresh off the press. Then we have Exiled Force, another warrior Rhoda target. Just so good. So most of these are commons, guys. So you can pick your choosing. All at around quarters. Easy peasy. I honestly own, where is it? This one. First Ed, they're around 10s. I just own my one-of. And I'm happy with it because it shines. It's holographic. But again, if you don't want to pay 10 shekels for this, then you come here and you pay quarters for a common version. Guys, if you have been enjoying this content up until now, don't forget, and it might be a bit of a long video today, so many great GOAT staples. Don't forget to check out our Linktree, link in the description down below. You can come here, check out the podcast, you know, from Semi Limited. They do a great job as always. And then for Haver as well, great job he did on that episode. It was a blast. And the socials, just swing by, show that support, the Discord, all that good stuff. And then make sure to subscribe. Excuse me, make sure to subscribe right here. Click that button. It really does help out the channel. Also click that bell so you can stay tuned for our live streams or giveaways, pack openings, deck profiles, all that good stuff on the spot right there. Our fresh off the press content. And remember that none of this is official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. You guys are the straight MVPs, man. Honestly, it never gets old. Then we have Metamorphosis, a card that I choose not to play in my GOAT deck, but it is a main deck staple for many GOAT decks. It's just broken. You have a ridiculous one here, and then you have commons. Give us a secret in the next Speed Duel box, Konami, please. You know, as we can see here, commons at around 9 to 10 Billies. That's insane, yo. That is just straight insanity. Only 11 listings. That is just crazy. Konami, stop this. Give us a reprint. It's time. it's time. It is, honestly. Just such a great card. In this case, there's no true budget options, but some people run this at 3, so some of these cards, you're just gonna have to pay up if you want to run them, because Konami has chosen that that's the way to go. Pot of Greed, such an iconic card, a draw 2. What can I say? You have a secrets there. I have the OT unlimbs, unfortunately, but still OT looks so fresh off the press. I would go for the mid-max secrets. Those look beautiful. DB1 looks nice too as a super. But if you're going budget, you have commons here. Pot of Greed is worth money. 2 to 3 billies for every copy, but you only need one. You know? Excuse me. That's the good thing. You only need one, so you can't go wrong with this. And I would just come in, pay my 2-3 shekels, get access to the draw 2, free win for the most part. Then Graceful Charity. Yo, this card only has 8 printings, and even the super rares are 3 to 4s. That's crazy. All Graceful Charity copies are value. And honestly, I would just pick your choosing. I have the first set secrets. That's crazy. That's money, man. That's insane. I need to look at that. But, you know, I would come in. Yeah, this is money. Yeah, I would get what? A rare, maybe? Or a super? You know, even if it's an unlim, I would go for this, honestly. At this point, holographic, cheapest version, 3 to 4s. Again, you only need one. That's the good thing. You only need one. Might look expensive, but when you only need one of a card, then that really helps. I have the first eds, man. Unlims at 33s. Wow, that's crazy. Only 8 listings, 43s for the first eds. Only 1 page getting bought out. That's crazy, man. Yeah, I have my copy. I don't plan on selling that thing. That thing looks fresh off the press. It just looks too good. Draw 3, pitch 2. It wins the games, man. Then you have Nobleman. You have the Duelist League promos, Hobby Leagues, and all that, DTs. You know, but I would just go for this. This is the one that I have my 2 ofs for around 10, 11s. A deal here at 7s. This is too good. It's a max rarity secret rare. This is where I would be going to. But again, you do have commons. Don't forget Budget Life at around a billy. You know, it's at 2 in the ban list. So you get your 2 copies here for a couple of shekels to get access to the card and live to fight another day. Then Snatch Steal. Wow, recently getting a reprint here. Ultra rare, looks beautiful. But again, you have commons at around billies. You only need one. You come in, get your copy, you get access to the card. I own the DB1 max rarity version. Here. I love this card. Don't plan on selling it ever, but it looks beautiful. And yeah, you have you know, what do you have here? Yeah, 25th anniversary edition, worldwide English. Yeah, I mean, you have an ultra here as well, but commons are readily accessible and available. So I like to see that in case you're going budget. Then you have Premature Burial. Same deal. You have the higher ends here, per se. You know, with the ultra rare, not bad. For 7 billies, not bad. You have the DB1. This is the one that I own. But commons at 2 quarters and under. Guys, budget. It's a Monster Reborn. You know, pay 800 back in the day. Go format. Definitely you want to have access to the card. Card destruction for a billy supers, holographic. This is what I would be going for. There's commons and things of that nature, but you only need one. A billy, come on now. And then if you want a higher end, you can always go for the secret rare max rarity, you know, for 7 billies here. And then unlims are probably around 10s. I'm sorry, first at around 10s. This is the one that I own and that I use in my deck. It looks so nice, man. It does. It really does. Then you move on to Book of Moon. I have the OT for my deck, max rarity, but so many copies. Multi-format card, even used in today's current format. I would just come in for a billy. You only need one. You know, you come in. Honestly, I would play either the dual terminal ultras or this. Just get my one of holographic format for my deck at the bare minimum. Same for Scapegoat. I run the OT. But yeah, I mean, that's crazy. 1,000 a rack for this card. Insane. You have the secrets for 4 billies, guys. This is it. This is the mid-max rarity that you want to get if you're going budget. You only need one. You do have commons for what, 10 cents and quarters. Supers here for 40 cents, not bad if you're truly going budget, but this mid-max at 4 or 5 billies is just, it's too cheap, man, for that rarity, and it looks so nice. Then you have Creature Swap. I went for the DB2s, 5 billies. I have 2 of these, I believe so. But you have an ultra, no, that's another super rare. I thought this card came ultra. Okay, the OGs are the ultras, but you have, look, so many commons, you know, at around quarters, so it's not bad. If you need your 2 copies, you can get access to this card. Then you have Delinquent Duel. This is one that I wanted to talk about. This is one of the cards that there's just no budget options, honestly. Every copy that's over 20 billies, So if you want your one of, you're gonna have to shed them 20 billies. You know what I mean? I personally own the max rarity secret rares. I mean, if I'm gonna be shedding money, might as well just get the first ed secret max rarity version. I love this card. And yeah, 23s, 24s, if you ever would want it, now would be a great time on the retracement due to the reprint. But even the new reprint is over 20 billies. So this is the one that I own. I love this card. And yeah, it's just always stable and money because it's a hard card to get. It's iconic. Everyone needs their copy for GOATs. And this is what we need, Konami, for certain GOAT cards just in collections like these. Just slap the secrets in there, man. They're slack. And then you have DD Warrior Lady. As we can see here, just such a great card. Honestly, I went for the secret. Where is it? It's not showing it. Man, I mean, I would go for the Dusa if, you know, you want to go budget but have that accessible mid-max rarity right there. It looks beautiful. At under 2 billies, it quickly goes up to 4s though. Wow, only 18 listings. This card looks beautiful, so I get it. But, you know, I would go for the secret rare right here from the Speed Duel GX Duel Academy box. This is what I would get. You know, it's flattening right now at, you know, and you have deals at around 2 billies here. A wall of China right here. So this is where I would come in. I would get my one of only 38 listings. Don't let this card be 3, 4s, 5s down the line. Secret rare looks clean cut, fresh off the press, just like the channel. You need your one of. This is a road to target. It's broken. Get your copy. Then we move on to Heavy Storm. Same deal. You have the DB2. You know, that's the one that I have. I also have the Ultra inside the deck. You know, I have this copy as well for my collection. And look, 4 or 5 billies, not bad for the holographic prints. And then you have, look, every copy of Heavy Storm is about $1.50 though. You only need one, so excuse me, make sure you have access to this card. Why not? It's simple, it's easy. You just need one. Come in. That's what I love about GOAT format. It's accessible. I personally own these two versions. This one is the one in my GOAT deck. It's retracing heavily now because it was high up there in price. But yeah, ghost rares. I love those ghost rares. So many supers and ultras and even secrets. Not bad for your one of. But if you're going truly budget, there's like a million MSTs. Look, for about 2 quarters and under, you can get your copy common, you know, if you want access to the budget version. But yeah, MST and iconic spot remover for spell and trap. So definitely want to get your hands on it. Then you have Mirror Force. We're going into the traps now. Iconic card. You have the DB2 supers. Those are money though. As the one I play in my deck. You have the secrets at around 5s or 6s. Not bad. You only need one. Max rarity. I have access to a playset of these as well. They look beautiful, you know. And then you have a bunch of ultras, guys. You have a bunch of ultra rares that look so nice at around $1 billion, 2 billies. Even the Dusa at 2 billies, that's a steal. You also have supers and commons, so it's a readily available card. That's a good thing, you know. At around under $1 billion, you only need one, so not bad at all. Then we move on to Torrential Tribute. Same deal. You have the max rarity secrets up here. You have some ultras. Does this have a super rare? I don't even think so. It's crazy. We need a super rare torrential, Konami. Stop slacking. I don't think there's one. But yeah, commons at quarters down here is just, it gets, you need one of, is budget, man. A quarter and you get the card. Ring of Destruction, same deal. Under $1 billion for the commons. You only need one. You have the secrets, the OTs. This is the one I have. This is not bad. Lost Art, it looks different with the alternate art there. And yeah, you have some holographic prints here for cheap. Not bad at all, guys. Ring of Destruction, an iconic card, needed at 1 for the most part in GOATs. And then the same for Magic Cylinder. You know, I have the first at OGs here, but you have super rares and ultras and commons. Just look at that. 2 quarters gets you this card. Your one of is just such a great card. And then the last card of the day, Call of the Haunted. I have the first ed original print OGs. They're worth money. Let's check that out. But you have supers. I love these supers. They look clean as well. I love the DB1 super as well. You know, just holographic prints at around a couple of shekels. But if not, then you have a lot of commons at around quarters again. And that's the common theme today. A lot of quarter cards. Most of them you only need one. So for those cards you need is $1 billion. It's cheap to make GOATs in 2023 if you choose to do so. Some people have that perception like, oh, is high-end GOAT so many expensive cards? Yes, for those that choose to go expensive, the cards are there. They're hard to get and they look nice. What in the world? For listing 70 billies for the first edition. That's insane, man. Then it hits triple digits, only 4 or 5 in the market. Wow. People coming in and getting their unlimbs, yeah. That's crazy. I mean, I'm glad I have my version, my copy of such a card. But all in all, man, overall, GOAT is budget. Don't be confused. Don't listen to that perception, you know, that it's expensive, this, that. No, you can build your GOAT deck for cheap. So definitely make those considerations. All right, a little bit of a long one today, but it's good if you're on a commute, if you have that extra time. Just fulfilling the request from the community member. Budget GOAT card options. A lot of cards. You know what I mean? GOAT cards here. And yeah, make sure you subscribe, guys. Leave a comment down below. I answer each and every comment. Thank you so much for the comments, the subs, the bell, clicking the bell, and just everything you guys do. And for now, we got members here. If you're joining for now, you know, you're just supporting the channel, but we're coming with exclusive member videos down the line. Stay tuned for that. All right, I'll let you guys get out of here. Guys, thank you so much for your time, your support, and your attention. Hope you guys have a good one.